people of Eden Park witnessed one of the greatest games in cricket history. Grant Elliott's nerveless 50 and Corey Anderson's thriller-minute knock helped New Zealand to win a cliffhanger. In a game that was reduced to 43 overs aside due to rain, both sides fought tooth and nail before Elliott turned the game on its head to steer New Zealand to their first final in the history of the World Cup and leave the crowd in a state of ecstasy. With 5 runs needed for a famous win, Elliott thwacked Dale Steyn for a 6 to finish off the game in style. Corey Anderson too played his part by composing a power-packed innings under pressure. With confident strides, Elliott showed good defense and when needed, played the big shots. Back in 2009, Elliott had done something similar in the Champions Trophy semi-final against Pakistan when he played with a calm head on his shoulders to guide them to victory. This is also the highest run chase by any team in a knockout game in World Cups. As a result, New Zealand will be entering the final for the first time in Cricket World Cup. All praise to Brendon McCullum for his ballistic 22-ball 50. And thanks to him, New Zealand scored 71 runs in the first 5 overs itself. For South Africa, it was Moni Morkel who struck twice in quick successions and Imran Tahir bowled brilliantly to pull the batting side back. In fact, Morkel and Tahir were excellent with the ball in hand. However, for a brief period, Anderson and Elliott seemed to have taken the game away from their grasp. Anderson and Luke Ronchi's wickets then gave South Africa genuine hopes of coming back into the match. But New Zealand just about held their nerve to win the match. South Africa withdrew the fact that De Villiers, one of the best fielders going around, missed an easy chance to run out Anderson. And Steyn leaking runs and not having a regular 5th bowler didn't help their cause. Steyn also seemed to be troubled by a hamstring problem. Earlier, in a rain-interrupted game, South Africa managed to put on a massive score of 280 on the board in just 43 overs. In the backdrop of a charged-up atmosphere created by a raucous crowd, Faf du Plessis and AB de Villiers constructed marvellous knocks to take South Africa to a very good total. For a while, rain stopped play and New Zealand will now have to chase down a Duckworth-Lewis adjusted score. Once play resumed after a rain break, Miller show started. Anderson sent Faf for the second ball he faced. Later, Miller arrived at the crease with a bang. He hit 4 boundaries in a single over of Tim Southee. David Miller cracked power-packed shots to put them in a position of strength. But unfortunately, Miller was unable to complete his 50 as he was dismissed for 49 in just 18 balls. Surprisingly, the most feared AB de Villiers scored only 5 runs after the rain interruption. South Africa scored 64 runs in the last 5 overs. As a result, South Africa ended up with 281 on board and based on Duckworth-Lewis method, New Zealand had to chase 293 in 43 overs. But was proved not enough for New Zealand as they chased down the target with 2 balls remaining. With this win, New Zealand will go into the finals with high confidence to meet the winner of second semi-final between India and Australia. The Australia pre-match sledging started, and this time Glenn Maxwell took the first initiative. While talking to the media at Sydney Airport, he said that they'll keep the summer win record against India intact. When media asked him about their game plan against unbeaten India, he said, "I think we targeted them pretty well this summer.